Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. There's the whistle, and here we go. Longevity, loyalty, leadership, just a few of the words that spring to mind when you're watching the eternal Francesco Totti.
Yeah, he is truly unique, Peter. Easily one of Italy's greatest players, and some consider him to be the greatest of the lot.
And what sets him apart?
Consistency, and the way he has no real weaknesses in his game. Such great all-round ability. He really does excel all-round.
Great ball, and he's in here. Very nicely done. Van Basten! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Van Basten clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Upamecano tries to clear. Chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Chouameni, Olise, and he's straight offside. This looks promising. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Sends it crossfield. It's gone for a throw-in. Barcelona are applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Lam, a player who needs no introduction. Still goalless. Rijkaard. Oh, easy pickings there. Zakaria. Conte. Totti. Oh, he's burst through. Van Basten is fouled. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Neymar!
Oh, well done for him to take the shot on. He did at least hit the target.
Olise. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Schlotterbeck spots it and intercepts. Van Basten, great ball if he can get there. There's the header! Goal! Barcelona! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Gets his head on it! And it's in! They are purring, truly purring! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do better.
There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, in he goes again! Van Dijk getting this one clear. Has another go! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Persib Bandung will be glad to have come away from that scrape unscathed.
Yeah, clumsiness could have cost them there. They can tidy that up.
Barcelona have scored 2 quick goals here and off. He's rising! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're threatening to fly away here. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unearned.
So well played, Peter.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him.
Can he finish? Quite brilliant! Ronaldinho!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Norway are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive. I
doubt very much that this was in the script. bouncy ball. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Eto'o. It's a goal kick. He shifted it to the flank. And he's quick to return it. Kaka. That's Rijkaard. Nesta. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That looks a cracking ball. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Look, when we talk about decision-making, there's a great example. Strong and decisive.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Now that's well seen too.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Neymar closing it. Neymar! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And he's had it nicked away. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. And that is a little undercooked. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Kaka. And here's it's Van Basten! He's done very well to get to that.
Van Basten clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Neymar plays it short. Tries a shot! And he's stuck it away! Barcelona are back in business! So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have some
real chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Pirlo, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. Ronaldinho, and this is from Mario. Cafu. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And he's quick to snatch it back. And here's from Mario, passing nice and neat. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And here's Eto'o. That's been cut out, well played. And the counter is on. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. And this is Van Basten. And he's picked it up out wide. The ball goes in. Well read. And the danger is averted. Norway are looking to break at pace. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Looking for options for movement. Baggio showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Totti. Totti making good progress. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Now, what about a counter-attack? Romario, Schlotterbeck spots it and intercepts. That is ended up in no man's land. Neymar. Mateus going forward, spread out to the left. He can run onto that. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Lahm is one whose deliveries we all know about. Pirlo.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Zambrotta. And it's Zambrotta. Roberto Baggio. Ronaldinho. Space for him to turn and look. Buffon claims it, safe hands. And the whistle goes for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just...
Takes a shot! It's in!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Norway leading now.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he plays one through. Picked out brilliant. Can he finish? Oh, he's picked, and again! And a neat finish. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due.
Oh, what has happened here? Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Barcelona presented with a golden opportunity here. Can he? Will he? Turned it round. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Substitution.
Bullet. Barcelona have hit a quick-fire double here and are ahead now by the odd goal in 5. It's not an especially good pass, that. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Pirlo. Roberto Baggio. Baggio going face-to-face with his great rival. And he can clear it away.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's been caught, and one more try! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Not where it came from. Lahm is onto this. Lahm got a long way forward to join the attack. Now it's Romario.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Seedorf. Now it's Hullet. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
No, that's been intercepted. Roberto Baggio. Norway have got it back and they'll have another go.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Baggio will not want to lose out here. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he's going to have his name taken. And it looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
27, Serginho.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes. Kaka getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Rijkaard. Great vision. Messi receives it in a wide position. That has not gone well. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Well, that is one way to stop him.
There will be 5 minutes added.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Messi! And that's a tidy finish. And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Barcelona have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Now it's Hullet. He has found the way through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Ronaldinho. Now it's Romario. So what can they make of this? That's good vision. That's an excellent interception. And that is that. Barcelona have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together. And it's been a very impressive turnaround.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our charity fund, Chance in Football.